Hello from Father Ivano from Spiritual Seeds. I know it's been a very, very long time that I've not done this recording for various reasons. I was very busy recently and also a bit tired. But I will try again, maybe not with the same regularity, because some Saturdays, some Sundays is difficult. But I think God is asking me to cast the seeds, not to keep the seeds in my pocket, but to throw them away and to throw them into your life. And I know that God works, and He will use whatever I say for your good, for your great good. Today is the Feast of the Holy Trinity. I will read the Gospel from St. John. Jesus said to His disciples, I still have many things to say to you, but they will be too much for you now. But when the Spirit of truth comes, He will lead you to the complete truth, since He will not be speaking as from Himself, but will say only what He has learned, and He will tell you of the things to come. He will glorify me, since all He tells you will be taken from what is mine. Everything the Father has is mine. That is why I said, all He tells you will be taken from what is mine. The Gospel of the Lord. No, I want to say something very simple. I assume that if you are like me, you have quite a few things to decide every day. It is true we have a routine in our life. Maybe you don't decide at what time you get up tomorrow morning. It's decided. It's always the same time. You don't decide which bus you take. You don't decide which company you work for, tomorrow at least. It's true, we live carried by routine, but we are constantly taking decisions about the children, which school they go, about relationships. Shall I get married or shall I stop that relationship? Shall I speak with that person? Shall I open myself? Shall I wait? Shall we, as a married couple, have more children? We are constantly taking decisions. My bishop takes decisions for me. In a sense, we are constantly called to take decisions, sometimes for ourselves, sometimes for other people. And this feast of the Holy Trinity is not a theoretical feast. This feast comes and puts the center of these decisions making. Because sometimes we decide on things that are very vulnerable. For instance, our health, our intelligence. You may be super intelligent and make a very consequential, rational decision process, but that is not what Christ says, the complete truth. Or your emotions, your heart, my heart. Can you trust your heart? Can you trust your feelings? Can you build your marriage on human love? Can I build my priesthood on my strengths? These things, they are not, they are important. We are made of emotions, of feelings, of heart and strength and health or whatever, but we can't rest our decisions on them. This feast says the only thing where you can put all your decisions is this, the love of God. This will never deceive you. On this you can get married. Only on this you can get married. On this I can remain a priest until the last day. On this you can have cancer and be at peace. On this you can break a relationship, even if it is painful, because you are doing it on the basis of this love for you. This is what this feast is saying. This feast is basically taking your life and my life and put and center it. All our decisions, all the things we are meant to do today, the things we are meant to do tomorrow, this feast takes them, because Christianity is always incarnational, always. It does not exist in the clouds. It exists in heaven as on earth. And this feast is in heaven as on earth. And is taking all our decisions, all our life, our real life, and center this into one point, the love of God for you and for me. And on this, we can take every decision and be at peace with God, because this love will never cheat you. Never. Let us rejoice that this feast somehow opens heaven and lands this truth, that there is one reality on which you can build your life, and that reality will never cheat you, will never disappoint you. And on that reality, you can build your life. You can build your decisions, and you will be always, always happy. Let us bless God, and if I can, see you next Sunday. God bless you.